Hello, hello. It's Orit here with Lasting Love Real Talk. I'm currently at my mother-in-law's house who's watching Joshua. So we're in a bit of a different space here on my phone. But I still wanted to come on live and answer your questions today. Such good questions coming from the members of the Lasting Love movement. Things that I resonate with so deeply. So yeah, let's jump in. So the first question is, how can I be 100% sure? How can I be 100% sure that I can trust my partner? And I'll just be real, right? This is real talk. So I'll just be real right off the bat. You can never be 100% sure. Even if your partner gives you a ring and you get married and now you're committed for life, even if they tell you every day, I'm committed to you, I love you, there's no one else, I'm not lying, even if they reassured you every single day and you've got that ring on your finger, you can never, ever be 100% sure that your partner is being 100% honest, right? Like how could you know? Because if you are in the pattern that I was in for a very long time, where it was like any little tiny piece of evidence or weirdness, like something wasn't right, like you would get into a loop of, I would get into a loop of thoughts. It was like, well, why? Like my husband came home the other night and he smelled like fireplace smoke or something. I don't know. And we have a whole history of like me not wanting him to smoke cigarettes and him lying to me about quitting and just a lot of drama that felt like just huge betrayals to me because this is something I didn't want to do. So even just 2 nights ago, he came home smelling like smoke, like firewood smoke or something. And I was like, why do you smell like that? He actually had to take our dog to the animal hospital. So it's not like he was somewhere doing something shady, but automatically he was like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, wait, is he covering something up? And then I was like, no, okay, Orit, stop right there. But what my past would have done is be like, okay, well, maybe on the way to the animal hospital, he stopped and saw a friend and went to a house, or maybe on the way back, and maybe he's not really telling me what's going on because he doesn't want me to know he smoked again, or maybe he's so stressed out about Maddie, our dog, that he, went to I would just go down like a crazy loop. And what is he hiding? And now what else is he hiding? And are there girls? Like, are there other women that he's talking to? And it would just get so out of control. And so if we keep going down that pattern and almost like I was addicted to that pattern, we will be so caught up and fixated on the things that aren't 100% right. Things that like could suspiciously, maybe possibly be something that is off. Like you'll just go down that rabbit hole every single day. And that is exhausting. I know that from personal experience. Like the anxiety that it brings up in our bodies is just so taxing. It's so exhausting. It makes us it will make you sick if you keep going down this rabbit hole often. And so probably not offering any relief here, because it's true that you could never be 100% sure. Nothing in life is a sure thing. Another thing that I used to get really nervous about is that Aaron's dad, that's my partner, my husband, he died of cancer more than 10 years ago at this point, and I got fixated on Aaron's health. And I'm like, what if I wake up and he's not breathing? What if it and stuff like that. And, even if you were 100% sure that your partner was 100% faithful to you or honest with you all the time, there were no little white lies even. And I'm speaking to you because for you, I'm only speaking to you if you're in a healthy relationship. This is not for you if you're in an abusive or unhealthy relationship. where like someone's cheating on you or someone's abusing you or narcissistic. But, you know, even if you had somehow the reassurance that your partner was, you know, completely honest with you, your partner could leave this earth tomorrow. There's no way you can control that. There's no way to know when you're, you know, the last days of their lives or how much longer they're going to be here. So you could get into a pattern every single day being worried that they're going to abandon you, whether that's intentionally or not, right? Like if they get sick and leave this earth, it's not intentional, but it's still abandonment. And so you have the decision here to either keep finding evidence and keep looking for reasons, or keep finding evidence that you can 100% trust them, which you'll never get. It will just be a lose-lose situation. It will just stress you out. Trust me, I know. Or you can make the choice. You can take a different path and find acceptance with the reality that you will never get 100% reassurance that you can trust your partner. And I know that's probably not the answer that you want. And I know that's not comforting. But that's why I do the real talk, because like, I'm not sugarcoating this. I don't want to mislead you. But even though this is the case, there is a way to full on peace and acceptance and calm in your body, even though you'll never get 100% reassurance. That night that Aaron came home and smelled like fire, yeah, I had that initial thought of like, but what was it? And then I was like, whatever. Like it didn't spiral out of control. I was like, I'll find out what I need to find out if I need to find out, because I always do, because I trust myself. I have a bigger trust in the universe in a way. Like I can tap into my deep sense and foundation of trust within my body so that I don't go all up into my head into these spiraling thoughts. And yeah, maybe something happened, but I know that there's nothing productive, and I've been down these spirals so many times, and it's only ever led to more and more anxiety, more panic. It's never led to peace and calm in myself and my body. The only thing that has led to peace and calm in my body is finding that, is tapping into that every day and really trusting myself. The only person you can really trust, if that, is yourself. You can never, like, even if you ripped apart every single step and piece, and why did this happen? And why did they just look at their phone like that? Or why did they delete that number, that random number from their phone? And like, from then on, it gets real ugly. Again, I know this. Like, then it becomes, okay, let me see what other apps they're using. Oh, are they on a date? Like, let me go on their computer. Let me check their email. Like, there's nothing good that comes out of that. The alternative is I come back to my body. Like, I have a sense of trust in my body. I'm breathing every single day. I don't have to think about breathing. It just happens. I trust that I'm still breathing and alive. And I also, in movement, like, just feel my body moving and walking and just like being in this world. And I trust myself. I trust that whatever needs to happen will happen. And so you can never be 100% sure that you can trust your partner, but you can always feel 100% trusting in yourself, in your body, which leads to exactly what you want, is always feeling that sense of trust and openness and love in your relationship. Now, I know that's harder to do, or it's easier said than done. So I'm going to answer the next question. I can't see it on my phone, so I'm going to look at my computer. So the next question is a really good segue into this. So how do we begin feeling more secure in your relationship without needing that constant reassurance? I know it's a pretty big jump what I'm saying, from going from these spiraling thoughts to, oh, great, like I can trust everything and I'm reassured and I'm secure. If it was that easy, I know you wouldn't even have to be watching this video. You'd just be doing it already. So I talked a little bit about having that sense of trust, that foundation of trust in your body. And that's like where my Let Love In clients are. Like they have that. They've developed that for life. And if you're a lasting love beginner, if you're just getting on this journey, I know that sounds really, really far out. So there are some beginning steps that you can do to help you just start feeling and start getting a taste of what it would feel like to, like someone in the Lasting Love movement shared a story about how there was something weird about a picture frame that she gave her boyfriend and it was in the wrong place. And then she went to all these thoughts about, what does that mean? And did he not want a female friend to see it? And then she got this like amazing text about, from somebody that they're connected to that basically was like how he was like showing her off how amazing she is, and how beautiful she is, which she totally is beautiful. And she's like, what the hell? Like, why did I go into that whole spiral? Like, he's so happy to show me off. He wasn't hiding anything. And I'd actually go through this regularly with Aaron too. I'd be like, why doesn't he want like people to see us? Or that wasn't true at all. And then I'd go on his Instagram, because I'm not in the habit of going on Instagram, but I'd go on his Instagram after a while, and there's all these pictures, not just of him and me, but of me too, of like I don't know, I'm just like, wow, like he really loves me. He really is proud of me. And I'd be like, what the hell was I doing? Like, why was I even thinking that he wasn't? Like, why did I go down that rabbit hole to think that like he didn't care for people to see, or so didn't want to know? And honestly, that was a projection of my own shit. Like, I would emotionally cheat all the time, not with Aaron, never with Aaron, but in my past relationships. I needed the backup. I needed the security. If my current partner wasn't giving it to me, I'd go and get it wherever else I can. And I wouldn't even tell those men that I was in a relationship. So I was projecting all of my past shit onto Aaron. Like, ooh, maybe he doesn't want people to know about us. But in reality, he's so proud to be with me and to be my man, like, not to be whatever. That's what it is. I know that's how he's feeling. And so anyway, circling back around, this woman in the Lasting Love movement was like, why did I even think he was hiding? Like, why did I make that story up? So these are the beginning steps to start feeling more secure. And these are baby steps. So please know that this is not like an all-on solution, and that if this is happening because of your past trauma, you do need to release that trauma from your body and rewire your nervous system. But here are some good beginning steps. There are no words that you can tell yourself, that anyone else can tell you, that will reassure you, that will help you feel secure in yourself and therefore in your relationship. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you things to say to yourself or things that you should say. I know I just talked for a while, but in terms of techniques, like, stop thinking about what to do differently. Stop trying to convince yourself to feel differently. If your body is holding on to this trauma that you are not worthy of love, or that you deserve to be abandoned or hurt, or that this amazing partner should not be for you, if you're making up those stories, there's no amount of words or journaling or affirmations that is gonna help you feel reassured. Even if your partner was to tell you every single day how much they love you, you need to stop trying to do this in words. You need to connect and start connecting to your body. So the moment that you find yourself going into a thought and wanting so bad to prove, I know you don't want to prove that the thought is true, but also there's a part of you that wants so badly to prove that it's true. Because if it is true that my partner is going to abandon me, well, then at least I know now. At least I know. and then I don't have to worry ever again. At least I know I'm not worthy of love, that all of my suspicions were true. At least I know, like, there's that relief. And so there's a part of you that really wants to know, a part of you that really wants to prove that what your past trauma is telling you is true. I want you to tune into the part of you that doesn't want that to be true, the part of you that deserves, that knows you deserve that healthy, lasting love. There is a part of you in there, right? Like, where do you feel that? Where do you feel that in your body? Like, as I'm talking about it, I feel tingles on my arms, knowing that that's like, I deserve that. Yeah, I've been through so much shit and hurt and a lot of trauma, but I deserve to have that healthy, lasting love. Where do you feel that in your body? If there's a part of you that believes that, that's the part of you I want you to tune into your body. You might feel it differently on a different day, in a different moment. Like, some days you might feel it more in your heart, or just like tingles even around your head or on your arms, or a good butterfly feeling in your stomach. I want you, the next time that you go there, right? Go there into suspicion, into, well, what if they're lying again? Or what if that's really not, what if that means something else? Stop right there. Stop the words. Don't even try to be like, no, it's okay. You're worthy of love. You're safe. They love you. Don't even try to do it in words, because that's not working. Go to your body instead. Tune into the first sensation that comes up and start just moving it a little bit. So if you feel a sensation in your chest, maybe that sensation is telling you to take a deeper breath in the moment. Now, don't confuse that with me saying, oh, if you're feeling nervous, just take deep breaths, because that actually can bring more panic if you're prone to panic attacks. I'm not telling you here, if you're nervous, take a deep breath. But if you tune into your body and you tune into, a tightening sensation in your chest, maybe that sensation organically wants to invite in deeper breath. Maybe that sensation wants to invite in, like circling your body and circling your chest or opening it up. Maybe when you tune into your body, you feel tension in your shoulders, and you invite, like, the way your body wants to respond to that is rolling them out. Okay, even if you're in front of your partner, you can do this in a really subtle way if you're not ready to let them know yet what you're doing, although I think that is a really important part of the process. So again, the comes here, the energy comes here of what if. I want you to then quiet that down, right? Just like, bye, thank you. Feel the first sensation you feel in your body and invite organic movement in. How your body wants to move to that sensation. Not the shoulds, not, oh, I'm feeling tightness in my chest, I should breathe. No. Do what actually your body wants you to do. And if that still feels too vague, then in the Lasting Love Movement, my free group, I have guides that show you how to start doing this in baby steps. So it's free. These videos are free. The group is free. You just have to request to join and be accepted as long as you're a good fit. But these guides will show you, like, I'm there on video showing you exactly how to start doing this. So if you would like to have access to that group, if you aren't a member of the Lasting Love Movement yet, let me know in the comments. If you are a member of the Lasting Love Movement and you're not sure how to find those, then also let me know, and I will actually leave a link to direct you to there. It's a really, really good, safe, gentle, simple place to start. All right, I know I went on a huge rant there, but I hope it was helpful. And if this calls to you, I also want to invite you to come join my free workshop tomorrow that I'm running with Tori Autumn about 3 signs to tell if you're in an unhealthy relationship or if it really is just your old trauma creating problems. let me know if you want. Write in the comments, workshop please, and I will send you the link so you can save your spot and sign up. And until then, whatever next step you take, I hope you know that you deserve to be able to let healthy, lasting love in. Bye-bye.